Hey folks, I sat down to do a video for Sunday's Spirit, and I don't know. I've been sitting here for like 15-20 minutes, um, not really being able to bring myself to do it. Just seems weird with everything that's going on these days. Um, and so I thought I would just, I don't know. At first I thought I just wasn't going to do anything, but I've been sitting here for so long, and thinking about things and whatnot, and yeah. So I'm not going to review this. I am going to have some though. This was sent to me just to let you know. Dan from FLX sent this to me a while ago. This is Weller's Special Reserve. I'm not exactly sure what the Special Reserve is, but I believe Weller is a wheated bourbon, and yeah. So definitely tastes wheated. Anyway, thought I'd just share some things. I don't think I'm going to be posting any reviews or doing any reviews for the foreseeable future. There are some beers that I may do joint reviews with, like Sean and or Mike from Nerd Sense, Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews. There may be some of those. Those will be on their channels. Because I just don't. I don't know. I had no. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I had no plan on doing this video. I was literally going to do the Sunday Spirit review. Actually, I had this stuff set up since yesterday because I was planning on doing it last night. Then it got a little too late, so I was gonna do it today. And now I'm just, I don't know. So yeah. Shit going on in the world and whatnot. I think it's starting to get to me a little bit. I'm okay. I'm not gonna harm myself or anything. So you don't have to worry about me in that way. So yeah. I don't even know what I want to say. I feel like the I don't know. I guess I've just seen too many photos and videos of starving Palestinians recently to make it hard for me to make sense of doing literally anything. I've been working super long hours at work, and I'm just now realizing I think it's because it makes me not have to focus on anything other than that. But I still feel shitty when I'm at work because I feel like it doesn't make any fucking sense to be doing that during these steps. Also, a little closer to home, for those of you who, for some reason, don't care about foreign policy or what goes on outside of this, if you can even call it a country. There's a fucking concentration camp where they're going to be experimenting on people in Florida. So, like, there's that. We should probably be doing something about. Also, they sell merch for the concentration camp, which is a whole another level of absolutely fucking horrifying. And I don't even think that quite not explains it, quite describes that kind of just whatever. And if you don't care about any of this stuff, then congratulations on just being a fucking husk of a human, if we can even consider you that. Just, I don't know. Just having a hard time, I guess. This channel is really the only outlet I have these days. I have my music channel and stuff, but I don't really do that anymore, despite how much I feel like I want to, but every time I try, it just feels forced. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's just going to be a fucking thing that I just hold over myself for the rest of my life, or what. And I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you, Dan, for this. It's okay. Not a huge fan. I know, pretty sure Old Fitzgerald is a wheated bourbon. I like Old Fitzgerald. And I think this is the only Weller I've had, so maybe I'm just not a fan of the Special Reserve. But yeah. Let's see. What else can I talk about? It was brought to my attention that I think I knew it at one point, but I completely forgot, or it was never really like pointed out to me specifically. I'm Irish, and I'm Armenian, which makes me Asian and also Middle Eastern, because the Middle East is in Asia. Yeah, I feel like my heritage kind of obligates me to have the feelings I have and have the positions I have, or the what's the word? The stances, maybe. I have. Ugh, this dries out a lot. Or maybe it's just my palate from being sad. So yeah, so I feel like I'm in a position where I don't really have a choice, but I don't really feel forced to have these opinions because they are the right opinions. And for I think for for the first time in my life, I can say with confidence, if you could believe that, that uh, I know I am right, and I know where I stand is the right place to be. I you could argue that I do not do enough, and I would argue that as well. And I'm trying to work on that, but I don't even know how. So yeah, I just instead of direct action, I just take an emotional tax, um, which then in turn takes a physical tax and mental tax, and I think it all evens out. Um, Maybe, probably not. I think I was just trying to be funny. Um, but yeah, so and then other than Irish and Armenian, I'm pretty sure everything else is white. So you know, I don't know if it's quite because I don't know if some of you knew this, but Irish people didn't used to be considered white, which is fun. And also, Katie brought to my attention that I'm basically the my well, maybe not my hair so much anymore, but when I was younger, I had black hair, I had blue eyes, and basically everyone on my grandmother was Armenian, and so my grandmother on my dad's side, and everyone on that side of my family says that I am the most Armenian looking in my family. So I kind of got the least white boy looks. Armenians are not really. Well, I think some Armenians are have darker complexions, but I think for the most part Armenians are white passing. And yeah, like you could tell, like I'm white, but I don't really. Like it takes a lot. I was just talking to Katie the other day about this. Like I think I've only been like sunburned once in my life, and that took me being on a beach all day and not wearing sunscreen. Like I don't really burn. I turn red and then it just turns tan. So little nice benefit from that. I don't know why I'm talking about that. I just had no plan on doing this, so I'm just saying what comes to mind. And this will probably be the last video I post for a while, so just I don't know, give you something to watch for a while. You can watch it in pieces. I don't even know if I'm gonna edit. Maybe I'll leave the first like 15-20 minutes or whatever it was just at the beginning. Maybe I'll do that. I'll just upload this unedited. Just fucking doing that. But yeah. One thing I have been doing, I'll talk about this because I'm going to get another one tomorrow. There is there's been a lot of like fundraising, both directly and indirectly for the people in Palestine, specific families in Palestine, more broad ones, more specific ones, whatever. And one that I have been participating in, and not as much as I'd like, but is HIBR, HIBR, and they raise money for Palestinians. Off the top of my head, I can't remember if I think it's specifically food related. They provide food because Palestinians are starving right now in Gaza. And they're at the point where they're probably gonna die soon. So yeah. But anyway, I'm getting my third HIBR tattoo tomorrow. I'm going to Brooklyn. Actually, my first one it was in Brooklyn. That's this one, Cat and a Keffia, right there. That's a cool one. And then I got this one. I don't know if you can see it that well. Super fucking cool. I'll put the tattoo artist in the thing. I'm not gonna put anything else down there unless I think of something that's. Maybe I'll put some links to things. And then I'm getting my third one tomorrow. Technically I'm getting two tomorrow, but one's like a really small thing, and then one's a bigger one. So yeah, beer and stuff. I know, like, recently I only feel like I need to drink because I have beer in the house, and that's been, like, more of a, growing feeling. The last month or so, I did buy some beer. I think it's just because I've been stressed out because I've been working so much and all the other shit that goes with being alive these days. Yeah. So I'm just fucking over it. I still like beer, but I'm just feel like it's a waste of my time. And let me say, like, unless I'm specifically saying something, none of my, I'm not judging anybody, like anybody who still does beer reviews. I'm not, like, I don't have any hard feelings for, unless you're not pro-Palestine, then I might have some feelings towards you. But yeah, I think, like most videos, I'll probably end this at some point and then be like, oh, I should have said this, or should have told you all that, or whatever. But yeah, I don't really care that much. Yeah, there's a lot more important things to care about, you know. Might take some tips from Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews, who he says this himself. He says he puts the least amount of effort into editing his videos and doing all that stuff. So I'm gonna put even less effort into that. I do have a backlog. I don't care. I don't think I'm gonna delete them, but I'm not gonna fucking post them. Maybe one day. Or also, like, I don't even know, like, fucking, I don't know. There's a bunch of climate change shit happening and fucking just, like, even in New Jersey. I don't know if it was, I know the one video I saw was, I think it was North Plainfield, and literally, like, cars being swept down the street by rain or by water. And yeah, it's just fucking weird. Because let's say they kill every single Palestinian. They take over Gaza and the West Bank, and they turn it into fucking strip malls or whatever the fuck they want to turn it into. Like, by the time all that happens, the planet is probably going to be mostly uninhabitable. And I know the Middle East and Asia have... I saw one thing recently, but I don't remember specifically where it was, but I do think it was in the Middle East somewhere, maybe Southeast Asia, where the weather is just like fucking mind-blowingly hot, just unrelenting, and so, like, by the time all that happens and whatever, God forbid, not that I'm religious, I'm not, pretty sure it's not going to be fun being alive. When the Earth becomes uninhabitable / on the journey to uninhabitable, which we are already on that journey. So, I don't know. This turned into something that I didn't even know. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it, right? If Israel can blow literal babies into pieces, and their families and children and women and men and fucking whatever, I can fucking record this and put it on fucking YouTube, and Google can suck my dick. I don't care. I don't have the fucking... I would say will to live, but it's not that. It's like the ability to give a shit these days. Like, sometimes Katie will talk to me about something she saw, and she'll be like, this is so fucked up or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't, like, it doesn't faze me. Like, nothing phases me anymore. Just no shock, no surprise, just fucking, of course. Like, of course. Like, of course. And also, this isn't just a Trump thing. This has been going on for a while. Like, if you're in the fuck ICE camp, and you're like, Trump is the reason that ICE is doing all this stuff. It's like, no. ICE was created in 2003. I forget the exact percentage, but a bunch of Democrats voted to create ICE. And every Democratic president since then, which was Obama for 8 years, and then it was Bush, Obama for 8 years, then it was Trump for 4 years, then it was Biden for 4 years, and now it's Trump again. So Obama and Biden both increased funding for ICE, and Democrats in general have voted for that. So if you're on that liberal shit, just fuck off. You're a wannabe fascist piece of shit. So, fuck you. I don't have time to be nice. Don't have the patience anymore. But yeah. Kind of feel like this was kind of wish this was a live stream, because I kind of just want to like fucking open a beer and just open something else and just be like, yeah, I'm just fucking. I have to feed the cats, actually. Shit. Yeah, cats gotta get food. So you're saved by the cats from my my well-spoken and charmingly handsome speaking abilities or whatever, by the cats. Say by the cats. So yeah. Just sucks because I can't drink too much because I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna feed the cats, maybe watch a movie, go to bed. Maybe I'll make some popcorn or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe I'll see you on the other side. Maybe I'll see you on the streets. If that ever fucking happens. People are way too comfortable. But, yeah. I do want to say thanks for hanging out, because I'm not that shy about sharing my. I'm a little more shy in person. Little, traumatized as a kid for like hurting people's feelings and stuff. But like on here, I'm not as shy. A little more confident. Maybe confidence is the wrong word. But yeah. Like I would say, you are probably more likely to know where I stand watching this channel than you are to hang out with me for a few hours in real life. But then again, there's hours and days and weeks of myself on this. Even if this was the only video you watch, you would probably know, and it's gonna be less than an hour, I think. I don't know. It might be getting close to an hour. But yeah. So I do want to thank you for hanging out. especially if you're still here and still watching. I'll still be here, still doing stupid shit for no reason, like the rest of us are, you know. But yeah. Don't bother liking or subscribing unless you want to. Like, obviously I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I wouldn't bother. I would start a community thing. Help people in your neighborhood. This neighborhood sucks. There's a bunch of rich pricks who don't care about anybody. There's some nicer neighbors, but most of them are older and fucking well off enough to be to not give a shit about what's going on in the real world. So yeah, so I'll leave you with this. Let me say fuck ICE. We said that already. I'm gonna say free Palestine. I'm gonna add to that, and I'm gonna say death to the IOF. And then I'm going to say oh, we finished it. I was going to do a cheers thing. Never mind. I'm going to say none of us are free until all of us are free.